I'm from ADA, Achievers Destination Academy, and today we are going to conduct this workshop for Abacus teacher training. So today,
Okay.
Sejal ma'am is going to take this session. Hi, Sejal ma'am. So please take this session. All yours, ma'am. Thank you. Sejal ma'am, you are on mute.
Sorry, my bad. Hello everyone, how are you guys? Can you please
Uh,
on your video? Every one of you. Sumit Gupta sir, Deepika ma'am. That's great. Great to see you all.
Hello,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hello. Okay, just a minute.
Hello, all. Hope everyone has the PDF. So, Tezal ma'am, you can continue with that. They does not have a hard copy and the scale. So, you can
Okay.
just share the board and teach via that. But they should be completely perfect on that. Soon they will receive hard copy as well. But for now, everyone focus on that and learn properly with the via PDF.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Please be attentive. Don't miss any of the thing.
Okay.
Yes, best of luck.
Thank you. Just a minute. Okay, can someone tell me like what do you know about the Abacus? Let's start with that. Anyone knows about it? Anybody who knows about it?
Not more.
Not more. Okay, can we say it is just a simple calculating device? Can it be said like that?
I know one thing. In ancient time, we use this.
Yeah, it has been used since our ancient times. Okay, we can say that abacus has been introduced in the 500 BC. Like it is that old. And earlier we didn't have calculators, and we didn't had any of the calculation system, nor computer, nor calculators. So earlier, what people used to do was they used to count using their fingers. Okay, they used to count using their fingers. So let's suppose they have given some mangoes to some other person. So what they used to do, they used to count using their hand fingers on the hand. Now what happened? What if they give 12? You have only up to 10, right? So for
Right.
12, what they started doing was they used the fingers of their legs. Okay, so again it was only enough for 20. Now, what if it is more than 20? So, what they thought was they could use some natural things like, pebbles are there. So, they started using that for counting. So, let's say suppose someone has given 25 mangoes to someone else. So, what they used to do is they used to keep 25 pebbles with them in order to, just remember that 25 has been given. In order to count for the calculation system, they used to do this. Now, what happened? As time went on, they started inventing something, and then where it came was abacus. It was 500 BC. You can say it is around 5,000 years before abacus came into picture, and they introduced abacus. They started using it even before we started using pen and pencil. They started using abacus. So this is how abacus came into picture, and from that time we have been using abacus. And what we can say about abacus is not only about calculation. It also helps. It is complete brain development system. You can give an example to your children. Like let's say suppose if you want to explain them the advantages of abacus, what we can say is, let's say suppose if I'm giving you a question, 25 plus 42 minus 36 plus 48 plus 100, answer. So you can tell them, like after some time, they'll be able to answer just in seconds. Like as soon I complete the question, they'll be able to answer my question. So by doing this, what am I doing is 48 plus 36 minus 32 minus 100 plus 86. So By this, they'll be uh, able to improve their listening quality, because even if they miss out one single question, like
Uh,
one single number has been missed, they'll miss out with a complete answer. Yes, Sapna ma'am.
yeah, sorry to interrupt, Sejal ma'am. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, teachers, sorry for your inconvenience. Can you please turn on your camera so that this meeting can be more interactive? Nikhat ma'am,
Exactly.
Deepika ma'am, and Jyoti ma'am, can you please turn on your camera so it will be more interactive session? Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sejal ma'am.
everyone.
Please.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I was telling you the advantages about the abacus. So for the first question, I said 82 plus 36 minus 48 plus 100 plus 62. So when I give you the question, when we give this question to the child has to hear it very nicely. Like even if we miss out a single number, he'll be missing out the complete answer. The answer will go wrong, right? So for this, tell me which skill is being developed. What do you think? If I'm saying a question and if one single number is also missed, which skill is a child developing? Can any one of you tell me?
Listening skills is developing,
Perfect. Perfect,
right?
sir.
And thinking skills. What you know, how
Concentration, you
he
mean?
concentration, right? Exactly.
Very good. That's perfect, sir. So first they have to listen it properly. So the listening skill is being developed. The second thing is they have to be very much focused on what the teacher is saying.
Right.
And what else can someone try? Can it be speed? Because as soon as I complete the question, they have to answer me, right? So isn't the speed is also developing? Yes,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
speed is also being developed. Then what we do is first we teach them how to do it on abacus. Like they'll be practicing all the time on the abacus scale. So for after that, once we feel like they are very much comfortable with the abacus and they are very much perfect, what we do is we tell them to touch the abacus, close the eyes and touch the abacus. So the touching senses are also being developed. So we tell them to close the eyes and then we give them a question and then we tell them to touch the abacus and solve the question and then we ask the answer. So by doing this,
They feel imaginary abacus when they or she close the eyes,
yes,
and they do.
yes.
I see some videos in the YouTube. That's why I
Yes,
know.
yes, that's perfect, sir. They do it. So this is the third step. This is the third step. Actually, in the second step, what we do is we work on their touching senses. So what we do is we tell them to perform on the abacus. So they do it. They just close their eyes. They imagine the abacus, and then they touch the abacus, and they do it on this. And then once they are doing this as well, once they are perfect with this as well, then we tell them to close their eyes, and do complete operation by just closing their eyes and imagining that you're taking two one plus one minus two. So they do it like this. So can you guys tell me which skill is again developing in this?
Thinking skills, how to do.
Yes,
Thinking,
visualization, thinking,
thinking skill.
perfect. Perfect, sir. Very good. That's correct. So thinking, that means the visualization is being developed. They are imagining, right? So imagination is being developed, visualization is being developed, creativity is there, because once you start imagining, you become creative automatically. Unless and until you will imagine, you don't imagine, the creativity skills do not develop. So once you start imagining the things, you become creative, innovative at the end again. And these are all the advantages. And again, you can say other advantages are, they don't fear with math. They just lose their fear with math. So they are not, there are many students I come across. They are very, they become, ma'am, maths is, I can't do maths. I can't do maths. So that fear is being, completely removed from their mind right from the very beginning stage of their life. So that's the great thing. And yes, these are all the advantages what you can share with your students as well. Also, it works on the dyslexia. There's a disease named dyslexia. So abacus is also used, like it is helpful for the students who suffer from dyslexia. These were the advantages, and one more advantages is it works with the right brain, which is usually unused. Right brain is for creativity, innovation, and we said just now, we said as they visualize, they develop the creativity senses as well. So Abacus helps in developing their right brain. That's why it is called as complete brain development system. I hope you guys are clear with this.
Yeah.
Any doubt?
Yes. No.
Great. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. No problem. Okay, now
Not
I'll
right.
show you. Okay. Now I'll show you how does the abacus looks like. Just a minute.
Uh, I just want to know that all are comfortable with English language or
Hindi.
they want both languages, means Hindi and English.
I have comfortable. I have no problem.
Okay. What about Brajesh sir?
I'll do one
Okay,
thing, I'll mix.
No problem, I can understand, ma'am.
Yeah, Nikhat sir and Deepika ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, comfortable.
Okay. Deepika ma'am.
No problem, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Carry on. Thank you.
Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no option of right. Just a minute. Okay, no problem. This is our abacus. Now we'll start with the basic of abacus. Abacus, if you see this green part is called as the frame. The complete abacus, you can say this is called as frame. And then if you see, these are called as rods. The yellow ones are called as rods, and these black ones are called as beads. These are called as beads.
Beats.
Just a minute. Yeah. Now this is perfect. Okay. These are called as beads. These all are beads. Now this is called as lower beads. These all are lower beads. These are called as upper beads. Okay. And this, the green in between. If you see, there's a green bar in between. This is called as value bar. You all can make a note as well if you guys want.
Yeah.
So this complete green bar is called as value bar. If you want, I can show over here on my abacus as well. These are called as lower beats. These are called as upper beats. The middle one, the middle bar is called as value bar, and the complete thing is called as frame.
Ma'am, this
Okay.
value bar is also known as answer line.
Yeah, you can say. But we usually call it as value bar. Why value bar? Because the answer is on that bar. So that's perfect. Because whatever is the answer over here, that is the final answer. So whatever beads are on the value bar, it gives the answer for the complete question. That's why this bar is called as value bar. And the value of the lower beads. So if you see these, there are four beads, there are four lower beads, and there is one upper bead. The value of one lower bead is 1. Okay, so if I suppose, I guess someone's mic is on. Can you mute yourself?
Mohit sir, can you please turn off your mic?
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Thank Brajesh sir, your mic is also on. Please turn off.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So these are called as lower beads with the value 1, and these are called as upper beads. The value of upper bead is 5. Okay. So if I do this, it is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Because each bead has the value of 1. So this is 1. Then if I add up one more, so the value becomes 2. And again I add one more bead, so 1, 2, 3. And if I add one more bead, this becomes 4. Correct? And on this you can see over here, okay, there's no unit point. if you see on my uh, video, in my video, there's a white dot over here. Can you see white dots? There are white dots. Hello?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
audible? Yeah, that are called as unit points. You need to start with that point. Unit points means you guys might be knowing the place values, right? Units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So wherever you see on the abacus there are white dots. That is the place for the unit point. So you can start your calculation right from that point itself. No, you have to start from that point. That's a compulsion because the answer will go wrong there, because we have to, there are sometimes which where the answer are in thousands as well. So that's why. So over here I've drawn a black point over here. So let us assume this is a unit point. So if I say 1, so this is 1. If I tell you to show me 2 on the abacus, so it will be 2 like this, 2 beats. If I tell you to show 3 on the abacus, so it will be 1, 2, 3. There are 3 beats. And if I tell you to show 4 on the abacus, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 beats. Any doubt in lower beats?
No.
No. If I tell you, show me 5 on the abacus, so it will be this. The value of the upper beat is 5.
5.
Yes. Now I'll ask some question. You tell me what is the value of on the value bar. Okay, what is the answer? How do you get the answer? You just need to check how many beads are there on the value bar. So can someone tell me what is the value?
7.
7.
7.
Very good. That's perfect. Okay. Now what is the value?
9.
9.
9.
Perfect. Perfect.
9.
Perfect. That's correct. That's correct. Now what is the value?
8. And
3.
3, 3,
Like
3, 3.
again, three.
3.
Three. This is the common mistake. Now,
8.
perfect. So now you guys are very much comfortable with the units places, and mostly in the level 0, we deal with only unit places. Do you have the PDF? I'll
Yes.
share. Okay, I'll share my PDF as well. I'll show you how the questions are there in level 0, so that you get a understanding about it. Just a minute.
Where's Mike?
Okay. Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. This is the PDF you might be having, right? Now, if you see, write the number of objects, the corresponding value of beads, and color them. So these are the kind of questions they ask. Okay. These are the kind of questions which are covered in level 0. So, okay. So what we can do is, you can just give these things to your children, and you can tell them count how many are the beads, just like I asked you. So how much are the beads on this apple? Can you guys tell me what is the value of this? What is the answer for this question?
Excuse me, ma'am. We couldn't see the
Ma'am,
question. Nothing is visible. The PDF is still not open, ma'am.
You can't see the PDF.
No, ma'am. Just the folder we could see, but not the PDF. The file is not visible.
Okay, just a minute. It should be.
only folders are visible. No file.
Just a minute. I'm not able to share my screen at first. Now you can see. Yes, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
first, yeah, the first question is write the number of objects, the corresponding value of beads, and color them. So this is something very attractive for children. They like to color as well, and this is the best way how they can learn faster. So what we can do is we can just give them these questions, tell them to count how many beads are there. So you know the value for the upper bead is 5, then 6, and then 7. Can you guys tell me the answer for this? 7, yes. The next one,
Yes.
the next one would be
5 and 3, 8.
perfect.
5
5.
and 3. Then
5
9.
and 3 is 8. And then the 9. Perfect. And then they can color over here how many, what is the answer? It is 7, then they have to just color these. So this is very interesting for them. Now add the value of the beads and answer by drawing color beads in the empty sketch. So first what you can do is you have to show on the abacus. This is 1, and then you have to add one more bead. So 1 plus 1, it will show like this on the abacus, right? So they tell them to use abacus and then answer the question over here and then draw, because you have to write the answer by drawing, and then you have to color the beads in the empty sketch. So they can also color the beads after they write the answer. Is this clear? Any doubt?
Yes. No.
So these are the type of questions. If you have any doubt in such question, you can ask me. These are again the same. This is again the same question that tell them to show 2 on the abacus and then add 2 again. So what is the answer?
4.
4. That's correct. So they have to just draw the 4
Ma'am,
beads
I
again.
just wanted to ask one thing, that as we could see the beads in these sheets, there is a gap between the two beads. Why is it so? Does it say anything, or it is just by default? Like as we can see, the two beads are separated and the other two are separated. No, for 2 plus 2, for example. So
Yes, yes.
because if
The
that 2 denotes 2, right? But
yes.
in the other one, what the child is supposed to do, he'll be coloring the two
No, no,
other
no.
two beads.
I'll
Huh?
tell you. I'll tell you. What you have to do is tell them to take 2 on the abacus. Like if you want them to practice every question on the abacus, that is great. If you think that child is not, not that capable, like not that capable, you can't say that. But if the child is taking some time to understand, then what you can do
Mm-hmm.
is you tell them not to use abacus and do it only on this. So the first step is there is 2 already on the abacus, right? You can see this is 2 already on the abacus, and now
Yes.
what is the question saying? The question is saying to add up 2 again. So
Hmm.
if you see the difference between over here, the value bar has only 2 beads. That means the value on the abacus was only 2, but since they are saying to add up more 2 beads, you can see over here the diagram is saying you need to take 2 beads up, because you are adding 2. So 2 means 2 beads up. So the final answer will show up over here 1, 2, and you took this 2 beads up. So this becomes more 2. So the final answer becomes 4. Clear?
All
And
right.
then you can draw the sorry, you can color these beads. That means the final answer could be colored. Any
Okay.
doubt?
Just the yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
ma'am.
tell me now. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
One more thing
No,
I wanted to tell you was, yeah, tell me.
I'm just asking, how is the second column different from third? Because in second column also we are taking 4 beads, and in third, the which is the final answer, also we are drawing. So are they
If you
same?
see, no, 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 they are not same. If you see, there is a gap over here. There's a gap between these 2 beads and these 2 beads. So
Yeah.
why is the gap? Because they are indicating that already you had 2 beads on the abacus. The gap is you have more 2 beads down. You have to take the beads up so that the final answer becomes 4. If you see over here, there is no gap between the 4 beads over here,
Okay, fine. So that is what
and which is
my
on the
concern
value.
was, but why that gap is there? Okay, ma'am.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. Clear with these type of questions? Any doubt? No? Anyone? You can ask me. No problem. कोई भी डाउट पूछ सकते हो. One more thing is I wanted to tell you that how do they use abacus. So what you can do is tell them to hold the abacus from right hand and use left hand for calculation. So I don't know whether you can see my Abacus or not. Can you see my abacus? Can you see my abacus? Hello?
We we could see, ma'am, but not now.
Now you can see now.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
It's
Yeah,
now.
again.
Okay, wait. Just. Yeah. Now is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now what you have to do is you have to hold the abacus from your right hand. You have to hold the abacus from your right hand and you have to operate it from the left hand. Because if you operate it, of course, you know, if you use your left hand, so your mind works more. So this is the reason why you know why you use your left hand for calculation and from right hand you hold it. And also one more thing is the abacus should always be kept on the flat surface so that these beads are not moving because they are not they are not very much erect, like they are not rigid. That's why it keeps on moving. So it is very important that the abacus is being kept on the flat surface. You hold it from the right hand and you operate it from the left hand. So if you want to add up, what you do is add one, add one, add one. And if I say you to less, use your second finger to less it, to less the beats. Okay? This
Ma'am,
is
your
clear?
video is not visible.
Is it not visible?
Hello, ma'am. Sejal, ma'am.
Yes?
Not clear, ma'am.
Your video is not showing on the screen, ma'am.
Okay. Just a minute.
Ma'am, just stop sharing your screen
Is
first.
it okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what you can do is you have to hold the abacus from the right hand and then you have to operate it from the left hand. So if I tell you to take one, then add two and less one, so you have to use your thumb for adding. So thumb for adding and for subtracting you have to use your
Excuse
second
me,
finger.
ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can I just suggest you something? First,
Yeah,
ma'am, you please stop sharing your screen, and then
okay.
later on you turn on the camera, so we'll get a bigger image and it will be more clear.
Okay, sure. No problem. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing is clear abacus before starting. Second thing, hold abacus from right hand, operate it from the left hand. Now, if I tell you to add up two, what you have to do is you have to use your thumb. So if you see, these are the unit dots. White ones are the unit dots. That means the unit places. Okay. So if I tell you to do take two on abacus, so what you do is take two using your thumb. Then I tell you to add one, and then if I tell you to subtract two, use your second finger to subtract two. Okay, for subtraction you need to use second finger and for addition you need to use thumb. Clear? Any
Yeah.
doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, we are done with these type of questions, right? Now this is a subtraction question. If you see there's 4 on the abacus, again the same thing, only in place of addition we have subtraction. I'll do one thing, I'll show it on abacus too, let's see. Just a minute. So if I tell you to do 4 minus 1, okay, so this is my units place, and now I have to do 4 minus 1. So I'll take 4 on my abacus, and then I do minus 1 using your second finger. So you get the answer as 3. Very easy for addition and subtraction. Level 0, you can do it very easily. If you have any doubt in case in this, you can ask me. Any doubt in this? Yes?
Ma'am, please help. Can you please help us with addition and subtraction of a two-digit number?
No, man, just a minute. Uh, for the level 0, it will be only for single digits, like, in
Okay, okay.
starting you just have to show them for the units places, not for the second digit places, only for the units places. If they are very good at it, then you can go ahead, but for start you just need to take unit
Okay,
places.
ma'am. So, can you please show us how to subtract 7 minus 3?
7 minus 3. Okay, that you went in first level. Like that is the first level which we will be doing.
Okay.
In you can say in 20 minutes we'll start with the second level as well. Sorry, first level as well. For now we are doing zero level. Okay, so for zero
Okay, okay,
level,
ma'am.
these are the only type of questions you need to check on. So I'll just go through all the questions so that you get an idea what you need to take up on your workshops. So 3 minus 2, these are again same type of questions. For now, if you see, there are only single digit questions. So initially the child is very new to Abacus. So you don't go for 2 digit, only take 1 digit compulsorily. And that too, I'll show you the type of questions you can see. If you see, there are no such type of questions which require, that the way you said me 7 minus 3. Now you can't do it on Abacus. For example, just now we did, yeah, 7. Now this, if you see on the screen, there's 7, but minus 3 can't happen over here. Minus 2 is possible, but there is no beat to subtract 3, right? So this is level 1 question. So you have to make sure that you don't ask such type of question. So you can just use PDF for the same. If you use PDF, there's no doubt, where you go for that kind of question. So in this book, you completely have only such questions which don't require the complementary thing, which we'll be working on level 1. Okay, now these are the type of questions again you can take up. 1 plus 3 plus 1. I'll show it on the abacus as well. 1 plus 3 plus 1. So how do you do it on the abacus? Take 1 first, 1 beat, then 2 beats, and then 1 beats. So this becomes 4. The answer is 4 for the same.
Overall answer will be less than 10 only in such
Yeah,
case.
yeah, that's correct. And these are the addition up to, if you see over
Ma'am,
here, it is
ma'am,
written
please show us
addition
1 plus 3 plus 1. 1 plus 3
1.
plus 1.
It's same
1 plus 3 plus
1.
1. Now this again is a complementary question. That's what I was saying. Don't ask such
But ma'am,
question.
in that worksheet, it was 1 plus 3 plus. That's why I asked.
There are only two questions, 2 or 3 questions, which has been printed in this PDF. Otherwise, there are no such questions. Only 1 or 2 questions are there. You can just, before taking your workshop, just go through all the questions at least from one page. Go to 5 questions, minimum 5 questions, and then if you see, only 1 or 2 questions are there, which is of the level 1, and which has been misprinted actually. But that's okay. It is just, you can get to know that is a level 1 question easily, because you can't do it on the abacus, right? 1 plus 3 plus 1 can't be done on the abacus, correct? So you'll get to know even before child does the answer, like even before child solves the answer, you'll get to know this is the level 1 question. So don't ask that question. You can just change it. You can do it less, -1 at the end. You can change
Actually,
your
ma'am,
question.
we may face one like challenge, that is that when we'll be teaching them, no, children already are aware of so many basics, so they'll be definitely asking for the next step. So that's why I asked you though how to show 1 plus 3 plus 1, because they might catch very soon that how to do 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1. But
So
so if the child asks, then how are we to satisfy the child? So that is the main reason.
No, no, no. We'll be learning that as well. Don't worry. Like if let's say suppose you have a 2 hour workshop, go slow by slow. You know, tell them to wait for all the childrens as well. Unless and until every child in the workshop is satisfied with. If you are satisfied
Mhm.
that every child has understood, then go for the next level so that everyone can answer your questions. Right?
Yeah,
Tell
so
them to
all
wait for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Then we'll start with that as well. I'll be teaching. Tell them that I'll be teaching you that, and let's say suppose if that person is disturbing you in the class, if he's not letting you to teach someone else, like other students, what you can say is we have some pages at the end. We have some pages at the end which is coloring, join the dots, and you can write from the speed writing is there. You can just make him busy by doing that thing so that he is not disturbing the class. And then once you are done with that concept, you can go for the next concept which he wants the answer for. Of course you will be answering the question which you asked me. You will be answering that question as well. Just tell them to wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
all right, all right. Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. So these are the questions which you will be going through. And now these are the color beads and write the value. These are also very interesting questions which students do like. They just need to color, count, and write the answers. So this is all we will learn in level zero. I mean the children will learn in level zero. Just go through the questions once and let me know if you have any doubt. Add additional beads. Mention upon. Okay, this is another type of question. Add additional beads mentioned upon the sketch. Write the total value and color the bead. So this is already, the bead is also there. If you see, one was already there. You have to add 6 in this. So what we have to do is, for 6 we need 5 and 1. So they need to just draw this additional 6 over here, and then they have to show the answer by just sketching it. It should be either you color the complete or you can do like they have done. This is clear. Any doubt on this? I'll show you one if you want. This is one already there. You need to add 5. That means there has to be one more. Be it 5 over here. And then if you want to make it look different, you can either color them or you can make such cross over here. Okay? Any doubt
Thank
on
you.
these type of questions? These are another type of questions covered in level 0. Within 1 hour you have to cover these all things. Like I don't know what is the timing of your workshop, but you can just divide the complete workshop in 2 sessions, and then you can take different types of questions so that the children are very much engaging and they also enjoy. Draw colored beads for the given value. Again the same type of question. The value is given, you have to draw the beads and then color them. Add additional beads. This is again the same question. Okay. Subtract the beads mentioned upon the sketch by striking them off and write the final answer. So the actual question was 9. Sorry, 8 is it? 8 is there. 8 is there, and then from 8 they are telling you to strike off 7. So we will strike off the 7 beads, and the final answer left is 1. So you can take this question as well. This is also an interesting question. And what you can do is you can keep competition within them, like who does it first. So that actually inspires them, not inspires, they become very much aggressive when there's competition. When you
Yes,
make them compete, they become very much interested and they do like it. Addition and subtraction of the numbers up to 9. Again, this is the same thing, you can do it. Do you want me to do 2 or 3 questions of this, or you have understood this?
Ma'am, please show.
Okay. 4 plus 5 minus 6. Okay. So 4, the first question is 4. Tell them to take 4 on the abacus. What you can do is you can orally dictate the question and tell them to do it on the abacus. So if you're saying
ma'am.
4, yeah, yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah.
ma'am, this
Yeah.
abacus kit will be there with the students, ma'am.
In case if the students have it, that's well and good. In case if they don't have, there's one abacus. There's a very huge abacus which you can order it online or you can get from some stationery shop. It is very huge. They can easily show. So what you can do is you can call one student one student at a time, and tell them to solve one question. So what you can also another thing what you can also do is you can ask a question, and the one who raises hand first, you can call that person and tell them to solve on that abacus. It is very huge abacus. That is usually for for the classes itself. For the demos and the classes, it is available online. You can just order the same. Okay. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the question was 4 plus 5 minus 6. So you just need to tell the question. The one who raises, you can call that person and then tell them to show it. And if you could give them a abacus, if you could provide them a abacus, that is also great. Whatever the situation, you can just handle it accordingly. So now 4 plus 5 minus 6. So you took 4, then you took 5, and then minus 6. So minus for minus 6, it is minus 5 and minus 1. The final answer is 3. Easy questions are there in level 0. No complications. All the questions are framed accordingly. So you don't need to worry about the questions. Just pre-decide which questions are you going to take, so that there's no when something wrong happens, we get very much upset. So you can say we are in a panic situation. So don't let that panic situation happen. Just decide which questions are you going to take before itself. So you can take those questions only, and you're very much sure about it as well.
And ma'am, children are expected to do how many sheets in one day? Like first day syllabus of completion will be.
If you're taking up classes, like for workshop, it won't happen, but for classes, for workshop, I'll tell for both of them. For workshops, you can just see which questions. I showed you different types of questions in level 0, right? So what you can do is you can take 2-3 questions of each type. So all of them are very much interesting. So you can take all of
No,
them.
for one level in one class itself will be completed. One level in one class.
No, 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 no.
Ah,
Yeah, for workshop, it is not for a workshop. If you take up the classes, one level will approximately go for 1.5 or 2 months. It depends on the child. If
okay.
he is very sharp enough, he'll be able to complete in itself 1 month itself. But
Mm-hmm.
minimum 1 month, maximum it will go for 1.5 or 2 months. It will differ it will differ according to the child. If
Our
he is
training
weak.
is of 21 days, ma'am.
Okay. For
So
the
how?
teachers, it is not the case. For the teachers, it is not the case. For the children, it is the case. So we guys can cope, right? And we guys can practice along with them. Like when you start taking up the classes, when you tell that question to the child, you also do it. Not only them, but you also do with them. You also do the calculations.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Definitely.
before even before starting your classes, you can start practice every day, at least 5 to 10 questions every day. You do it, you'll be mastered in it. One more question I'll show you. 3 plus 6 minus 7. So first we'll take up 3, then plus 6, and then minus 7 beats. So minus 5 minus 2 plus 7. You see 2 over here is the answer. Simple questions, easy questions. If you see child is not in the workshop, if you think that child is not that strong, don't take huge questions. Take smaller questions, take according to his capability, so that he enjoys. Otherwise, if you ask harder questions and he's not enjoying, like it happens. The child is not that strong. Not that smart enough. He is weak. So ask him easy questions. 1 plus 2 plus 1. You can ask such type of questions, so that it and then builds interest in them. Otherwise, if we ask harder question and they are not able to answer, they'll cut it off in the first day itself. I don't want to go. I am not able to answer. It happens in the child for the child. So take a very easy question. And what you
And
can do
ma'am,
is the more interesting thing. Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
the worksheet you are showing are for grade. Which grade children usually?
It starts from fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
Abacus starts from fourth grade. So
Okay.
any child who comes will come to 0 level itself. If you feel that child is good enough, you can start with the first level as well.
Okay.
If the child is very good. But at the end, basics has to be shown. If he knows it already, that's another thing. But basics has to be shown. So 1, 2, 3 days will go in this, and then you can start with the level one.
Okay, so all these worksheets which you are showing, ma'am, today are for level 0, right?
Yes, for level zero. And for homework also, you don't have to worry because we have another book for homework named Zero B. Zero A is for us, like for teachers to do in the class, and Zero B is completely for them. So let's just suppose if you're deciding, let's just suppose there are 39 pages in this book. So if you divide it according to the number of classes you are taking, so actually two classes are to be taken in a week, but it happens sometimes they want more classes as well, 3 classes. So it completely depends on you how much you want to take, and then you can divide the complete pages into number of classes they want. So let's suppose it is 4. So 4 pages in every class you have to cover. So that in 1 month you complete this complete book. And what you have to do is, let's suppose it is your first class and you have taken till page 4, then give them homework up to page 4 in from 0B. Because all the questions are almost same. They are able to solve. So if you are completing up to 4 pages in the class, tell them to do up to 4 pages in homework from 0B. So for level 1 also we have 1A, 1B. 1A for the class, 1B for the homework. 1A if you complete up to 8 pages, they have to also complete their homework up to 8 pages from 1B. Okay? So for homework also you don't have to worry. Any doubt on this? Just go through questions of 0B, I mean 0A, level 0. Color the beads, subtract the beads. It's all there. Now all questions are same. Now you know every kind of questions. Okay. We can go for level 1 now. Any doubt?
Ma'am,
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, ma'am, can you?
Hmm?
Yeah, ma'am, can you send me this sheet in PDF?
I will send you. I will send you. Don't worry. I'm away. Mohit, I'm away.
Okay, okay, no. Okay, okay, no problem.
Yes. And I was saying to make class more interesting, one more thing you can do, like you can take different kind of questions. Also what you can do is tell them to visualize as well. In every class, take 10 minutes for visualization. You can take very 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 simple question. Tell them to close their eyes, do 1 plus 2, answer. Very easy question in the starting. So this is very much interesting because these things they have also done in their school, like not on the Abacus. Not I'm not saying about Abacus, but when it comes to coloring and all, they have done school. This is interesting. I'm not saying that, but of course, there's one more thing which is interesting, which they haven't done till now is visualization. So you can take visualization in your workshops. That will
Mm-hmm.
more attract them, and also the parents as well, because parents actually want their child to be completely super best. So you should take the
Mm-hmm.
you should take visualization as well. Because by taking visualization, what happens is he is able to visualize everything, his concentration or everything develops. So it is not only in the field of mathematics, it is in the field of everything. Whatever he wants to learn, he'll just do it in seconds. Like he'll just learn very quickly, right? You can just convince them like this. These are the ways to convince parents. Okay, any doubt?
No doubt.
No.
I think we can
Shall we?
proceed, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we'll go for next level. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. Now, if you see in 1A, there are the questions repeating. In every book, if you see at the starting, there are the questions are repeating. So what we do is each and every level, starting few pages are of the previous level for practice. So in every level, if you see, if you have the book or PDF, all the questions at the starting will be of level 0, so that it is to make sure that they are very much perfect in level 0. Of course, they will be also giving the examination. Once their child completes the level, you can what you can do is you can tell ADA. They'll be conducting the examinations, and also they'll be only sending the certificates as well. So just complete this, then start the next level. In the next level also, it might happen that they might have taken some holiday in between. So that's why these are the starting pages, which is of level 0, and then we have to start with level 1. So now up to, in every class it is very important that you take up this, what I say, visualization as well, and also the touching senses. So before visualization, you have to take touching senses, then only go for visualization. In every class, keep 15 minutes or 10 minutes for visualization. And also, as I said, if someone is disturbing you in class, that there are children who are
Excuse
very
me,
well,
ma'am.
yeah,
Ma'am, what is to be taken before visualization? I couldn't hear.
touching abacus. So
Okay, okay.
tell them to close their eyes and do it by touching the abacus. So that is the touching senses also. I mean, touching senses is being improved with that. Now, okay, we'll start with level 1. Now, as you asked me the question, which let's suppose you have, this is your Bacchus. This is so small. Okay, let's go to the Bacchus. Just a moment. Now, as we said, there are some kind of questions like, let's suppose now it is 7 and I have to subtract 3. Now, is there 3 bits to subtract? Do we have 3 bits to subtract? No.
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 Now, what to do in such type of questions? So this is our level 1. We'll be learning this in the level 1. So for that, we need to learn a concept called as complementary of 5 and complementary of 7. Okay. Now, what do you mean by complementary? Complementary, complements of 5, you can say complements of 5 and complements of 10. We have 2 things in level 1. Okay, so now in complements of 5, what you have to do is, let's just suppose this is nothing but, what should I add to 1 to make 5? Tell me.
4,
4.
4.
Perfect. What should I add to 0 to make it 5?
5.
5,
5.
What should I add to 2 to make it 5?
3,
Perfect. For 4,
1.
1.
1.
1.
That's correct. So these are called as complementary of 5. Now if you see on the abacus, since we didn't have any bead to subtract for 3, like we have to subtract 3 but we don't have 3 beads. So in such cases, what you have to do is, you have to subtract the complement. I mean, you have to subtract minus 5 and add the complement of 5. Sorry, add the complement of 3. I'll do one thing, I'll show it over here. So let's suppose I wanted to do minus 3. Correct? So for doing minus 3, what you have to do is minus 5 and plus add its friend. Friend means the complement. So what is the complement of 3? It was 2, right? So add 2. For 3, the friend was 2. For 4, the friend is 1. For 0, the friend is 5. For 1, the friend is 4. Is this clear? Any doubt in this? Okay, tell
No.
me who is the friend of 3? Friend of 3 for complement of 5?
2.
2.
2.
plus
Friend
2,
of 1? Friend of
4.
1?
4,
4.
4.
Very good. That's
4,
correct. Correct. Okay. So if you want to see, the rule is same for plus as well as minus. Okay, the rule is same for plus as well as minus. I'm showing you the trick to remember. So for now, if I wanted to do minus 3, but I don't have 3 beads to subtract, so what you have to do is you have to subtract 5 and add its friend. So the friend of 3 is 2. So you have to add 2. Now let's say suppose if I want to minus 1. So subtract 5 and add 4, the friend of 1. Now what if I have to subtract 2? So if you want to subtract 2, you have to subtract 5, add the friend of 2, which
3.
is 3. Perfect. You can just write this down somewhere. This is complement of, you can say minus 5, because we are dealing with negative numbers for now. And for the same thing, we also have for plus 5. So for now, you write down for negative numbers, like when you have to subtract something which is not available on the abacus. You have to subtract some number, some beads, which is not available on abacus. Similarly, you might face some other situation as well. But what we'll do is we'll solve such kind of question first, then we'll go for next. Plus 5 is there. Did you wrote this somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll teach in comparison for plus 5 as well. Then we'll go for questions of minus 5 and then for plus 5 questions. So let's say suppose if I want to add a 3 on my abacus, but I don't have 3 beads available. Let's say suppose I wanted to do 4 plus 3. So already 4 beads are gone now. How do you add up 3 beads extra? There are no 3 beads available, correct?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
situation might be other way around as well. So if you want to add up 3 and you don't have it, you add 5 and
5
subtract its
minus 2.
friend. Perfect. So add up 5 and subtract its friend. You have to subtract friend always. So what if it is plus 1? So you'll add up 5 and subtract. Who is the friend of 1? 4.
4 minus
Wow, that's correct. Perfect. If I want to add 4, what should I do? Add
5
5.
minus 1.
Minus 1.
Perfect. Perfect. Add 5 minus 1. Any doubt in this complement of plus 5 and minus 5? Now we'll do it on the abacus. Once you write this down and let me know, then I'll do it on abacus. I'll show you on the abacus. In first level, now you can also go for 2-digit numbers. So I'll show you that as well. First, we'll only work for 1 digits. Done? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone is writing? Anyone is still writing? No? Okay. Okay. Let's do some question. 1 plus 4. So let's suppose I'm telling you to take up 1 on the abacus. So 1. Now plus 4. Do we have beads to add up 4?
Plus 4 minus plus 5 minus 1.
Plus 5 and subtract the friend of 4. So minus 1. Sorry, I added 10. I'm so sorry.
Yes,
My bad,
ma'am.
my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Sorry. 1 plus 4. So 1, and then for adding up 4, we have to add 5 and less 1. If you want, I'll write somewhere. Actually, I don't have an option of where to write. No option to write. Okay. Next question we'll do. Let's suppose 2 Plus 1 plus 3. I want to do plus 3. Do I have beads to add up 3?
No, ma'am.
No.
5
What can I do?
minus 2
Perfect. 5.
minus
Add
2.
5 minus 2. Answer is 6. That's perfect. So these are very easy questions. Initially, only go for the easiest one. No harder questions taken. Now there are some questions which are very bigger. 1 plus 4 minus 2 plus 3. Take them, but later on. At the early stage, go only for the easier ones. 2 plus 3 plus 2. Let's do this.
2 plus 2 plus 2.
2 plus 3. How do I do 3? I don't
Plus
have
5
it.
minus 2, plus 5
Minus
minus
2.
2.
Wow, that's perfect. And again, plus 2. So, final answer 7.
3.
7.
7, 7.
Perfect. Everyone is clear with this?
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Perfect. Okay, we'll do some few more questions. Minus complements. We'll do. Okay. 5 minus 1. I don't have any beats to do minus 1. What do I do? 5 minus 1. Minus 1.
Minus 5 plus 4.
Perfect. Minus 5 plus 4. Because now we are dealing with subtraction. So if I want to do minus 1, I have to do minus 5. And then add a friend. So minus 5. And who is the friend of 1? 4. Correct?
मैंने ये सर में नहीं आया मेरे को रिपीट कर दी
हाँ कोई बात नहीं वापस बताती हूँ फर्स्ट
Children will
प्रोटेक्ट
able to understand, ma'am, in such this type of things.
आई एम सॉरी क्या बोले आप सर
Ma'am, children will able to understand this compliment things.
हाँ एक्चुअली कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थिंग्स ना आप एकदम लास्ट में ही लेना सर क्योंकि कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है उनको ना आप अगर लेवल 0 का ही सबसे पहले ज्यादा करा दोगे ना तो भी बहुत होगा अलग अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चंस ले लेना क्योंकि इनिशियली उनको इतना जल्दी नहीं समझेगा तो इनिशियली वो सारे क्वेश्चंस में ही टाइम चला जाएगा इसके आप क्या कर सकते हो 3 से 4 क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हो क्योंकि कॉम्प्लीमेंट में उनको बहुत मजा आता है मतलब जैसे कि 1 का कॉम्प्लीमेंट कौन है 4 3 का कॉम्प्लीमेंट कौन है 2 5 का कॉम्प्लीमेंट कौन है 0 वैसे उनको कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स में बहुत मजा आएगा उसके बाद में आप क्या कर सकते हो दो दो नंबर के क्वेश्चन में जैसे कि 5 माइनस 1 इतना ही उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं सिर्फ 2 नंबर के क्वेश्चन तो 5 माइनस 1 बोला अब माइनस करने को है नहीं तो माइनस करेंगे हम 5 को ऐड करेंगे उनके फ्रेंड को तो पहले से ही उनको ना कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स आप जब पढ़ाओगे तो फ्रेंड्स नाम बोल के ही पढ़ाना 3 का फ्रेंड कौन है 2 1 का फ्रेंड कौन है 4 5 का फ्रेंड कौन है 0 5 का तो नहीं आता यूजुअली सिर्फ कॉम्प्लीमेंट के लिए बोल रही हूँ ऐसे आप पढ़ा सकते हो 4 का फ्रेंड कौन है 1 ऐसे तो अभी जब मुझे 5 माइनस 1 करना था तो यहाँ पे -1 है नहीं तो हम 5 को ही माइनस कर देंगे और उसके फ्रेंड को ऐड कर देंगे तो उनको थोड़ा ऐसे माइक माइक किसका ऑन है माइक हाँ तो उनको थोड़ा ऐसे स्टोरी जैसे में हम पढ़ाएंगे ना तो फिर वो इजीली समझ जाएंगे वो भी मिनिमम 3 से 4 क्वेश्चन ही लेना है ऐसे टाइप के बस ज्यादा नहीं कॉम्प्लेक्स भी हो गया ना फिर भी उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता है इजी इजी रहा ना इनिशियली वर्कशॉप है तो इजी इजी हाँ क्लास ले रहे हो तो बताना ही पड़ेगा फिर तो उनको आ जाएगा क्लास लेने के बाद कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं इनिशियली आप एक दिन उनको लगेगा समझने के लिए एक्चुअली बच्चों का कैसे होता है वो हमसे भी ज्यादा शार्प रहते हैं मतलब जिस स्पीड से वो सॉल्व कर सकते हो उस स्पीड से बोलते हैं कि ऐसे बड़े भी नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि उनका जो है ना सबसे और एक थिंग यू नो देयर इज वन मोर थिंग बाय व्हिच यू कैन कन्विंस द पेरेंट इज दिस इज द परफेक्ट एज टू स्टार्ट विथ क्योंकि इस एज में बच्चों का चाइल्ड सबसे ज्यादा डेवलपिंग होता है
Yes,
सबसे
ma'am.
ज्यादा
That's true.
वो ग्रास्प कर सकते हैं इजीली और अभी अगर आप उनको सिखा दोगे ना तो उसका कंप्लीट ब्रेन डेवलपमेंट हो जाएगा मतलब वो कोई भी फील्ड में जाए वो बेस्ट ही करेंगे क्योंकि वो उनको सीखने की इतनी ट्रेनिंग हम दे देते हैं ना कि वो कुछ भी सीख सकते हैं कोई भी फील्ड सीख सकते हैं तो पेरेंट को
Yes.
आप उस तरह से कन्विंस कर सकते हो ओके +5 -5 के कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स क्लियर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स के ज्यादा क्वेश्चन मत लेना अगर वर्कशॉप है तो वर्कशॉप की बात कर रही हूँ मैं सिर्फ क्लासेस में तो वो समझ जाएंगे उसका कुछ टेंशन नहीं
Ma'am, let me clear you that we have to take 21 classes, ma'am, regularly, ma'am. So, ma'am, teach according to that only, ma'am, so that admit
21
should not
क्लासेस मतलब कैसे सर?
every
21
day,
days.
ma'am, every day 1 hour class, ma'am.
अच्छा, एवरीडे 1 आवर क्लास लेना है
As
आपको.
per
ओके.
ma'am told us, one
अच्छा.
class will be of Abacus and one class will be of Vedic, ma'am.
अच्छा, ऐसा है.
Okay, so teach accordingly so that we can perform up to 21 days, ma'am. So that otherwise level zero, it will take 5 days, level one 10 days. Then it will be difficult. For the parents will also say every day you are teaching same thing.
हम्म.
Okay,
अच्छा,
so we have to go to up to that level.
मतलब दोनों लेवल आपको 21 डेज में खत्म करने हैं. अच्छा.
Yeah, ma'am.
और
Okay.
बच्चे, ठीक है, मतलब आपको ऐसे 10 और 11 दिन में फिर डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा लेवल 0 को. एक्चुअली लेवल 0 थोड़ा इजी है. लेवल 1 पे आपको थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा. तो मैं आपको ऐसे बोल सकती हूँ कि आप मैक्सिमम 6 दिन तक लेवल 0 तक कंप्लीट कर देना. लेवल 0
Yeah.
6 से 7 दिन
Okay.
में खत्म ही कर देना, ताकि आपको लेवल 1 के लिए थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम मिले, क्योंकि बच्चों को कम से कम 2 दिन जाएंगे ये कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स, 2 से 3 दिन कॉम्प्लीमेंट समझने के लिए. बाकी प्रैक्टिस ही करना है. बाकी तो आप होमवर्क को दे सकते हो. ज्यादा से
Homework.
ज्यादा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कराओ. मतलब जैसे कि एक, अभी अभी आपको पता चल गया, आपने 3 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करवाए एक पेज पे, आपको पता चल गया कि हाँ बच्चे को समझ गया, तो होमवर्क को दो, ताकि वो आपको पूरा कवर, आपको आई गेस ये पीडीएफ कंप्लीट करना होगा ना 21
Yes.
डेज में. हाँ,
Yes.
तो पीडीएफ कंप्लीट करना है तो आपको उस हिसाब से डिवाइड भी करना पड़ेगा सब. तो अभी 7 दिन में लेवल 0 की पूरी बुक आपको डिवाइड करनी पड़ेगी अकॉर्डिंगली.
Okay.
और वो कंपल्सरी 7 डेज ही रखना. 39 पेजेस है तो 39 डिवाइड बाय 7 ही रखना.
Okay.
अप्रोक्सीमेटली 6 चैप्टर, सॉरी 6 पेजेस एक दिन में कवर करने हैं. तो उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो, इनिशियली बच्चा थोड़ा स्लो है. अब वो कलरिंग वाला थिंग तो इज वेरी इजी. दे कैन, यू कैन टेक 2 क्वेश्चंस. जो क्वेश्चंस बहुत इजी टाइप है ना कलरिंग वाले वगैरह, तो आप 2 क्वेश्चन कराओ, आपको लगता है उनको समझ गया, होमवर्क को दे दो, ताकि आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा 6 पेज एक दिन में
But
कवर कर.
ma'am, you said zero B is already for homework, so don't you think that we'll be overburdening them with a lot of
No.
विथ
homework?
होमवर्क. हाँ, एक्चुअली आप एक बार पूछ सकते हो मैम से, एक बार कंफर्म कर सकते हो कि 21 डेज में ये पूरी की पूरी बुक खत्म करनी कंपलसरी है क्या. मतलब एक बार उनसे बात करके देखो, क्योंकि
I had a conversation with ma'am, then she was saying that we will be taking it comfortably in easy-going way. It is not that we have to rush up with the syllabus because these are the summer camp workshops, no, and we can't rush up with the syllabus. Syllabus completion is not a concern. Child should learn in a fun or
परफेक्ट.
way. That is, so that is what
परफेक्ट.
I already had conversation with ma'am, and we cleared out that.
सही है, परफेक्ट है. तो आप क्या बोल सकते हो पेरेंट्स को कि आप क्लास में तो होमवर्क दो ही. क्लास में तो होमवर्क दो ही. मतलब अगर आपको 3 से 4 क्वेश्चन, जब तक आप सेटिस्फाइड नहीं होना कि बच्चे को समझा है, तब तक आगे मत जाना. ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. ट्राई करना. 4 क्वेश्चंस लिए, बाकी होमवर्क दिए तो भी चलेगा. 0 बी की बुक वो बाद में भी खत्म कर सकते हो. आप पेरेंट को बोल सकते हो कि वो हमारा समर कैंप होने के बाद भी, ताकि बच्चों को याद रहे हमने 0 बी की भी बुक दी हुई है आपको, तो वो उन पे भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. फिर मुझे लगता है कि जैसे कि 0 और 1 लेवल हो गया, तो आपके पास लगाएंगे, आई एम श्योर वो लगा लेंगे आपके पास क्लास. तो जितना भी थोड़ा ड्यूरेशन गैप मिलता है, वो हम सब बच्चों को देखेंगे कि हाँ ये घर पे भी सॉल्व कर रहा है. मजा आती है ना बच्चों को सॉल्व करने में. तो हो जाएगा, इतना टेंशन नहीं है. और वैसे भी मैम ने बोला है कि कंप्लीशन इज नॉट अ कंसर्न, तो फिर कोई टेंशन नहीं. 0 बी की बुक बाद में भी खत्म कर सकते हैं, बट फॉर नाउ उनका समझना इम्पोर्टेंट है. और एटलीस्ट एक बुक तो भी पूरी अच्छी तरह से कंप्लीट हो जानी चाहिए, बहुत अच्छे से, क्योंकि
Yes,
आपको 21 डेज में करना है, इसीलिए, वरना कुछ टेंशन ही नहीं था. बट समर कैंप 21 डेज का होगा, इसलिए मैम ने ऐसा बोला. ठीक है. इसमें कुछ डाउट है +5 -5 के कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स में? और थोड़े क्वेश्चंस करें. अभी आप मुझे आंसर दो कि आप कैसे दोगे. आप किसी के भी पास अबैकस स्केल नहीं है?
no, ma'am.
No. You have to buy, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Actually,
अच्छा.
ma'am told that she'll be providing us the kit, but you know that things got sort out at very 11th hour. So it was not possible. So even she was supposed to send us the PDFs, also the hard copy, but now she's sending the soft copy because the reason is that things got finalized very late. So that is why we couldn't receive the hard copy.
अच्छा, आई गेस आपको किट नहीं मिल रहा है, अभी आपको ही लाना पड़ेगा।
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I'll talk to ma'am what she'll say. We'll discuss
हाँ,
that.
आप बात करके देखो एक बार, यू कैन जस्ट हैव अ टॉक विद मैम। कब से है वर्कशॉप? आई मीन समर
Monday,
कैंप?
Monday,
This
Monday,
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 coming
ma'am.
Monday, ma'am.
अच्छा, कमिंग मंडे से है। हाँ, आ गया, अभी तो सैटरडे है आज, इतने जल्दी
मतलब
बुक्स आने मुश्किल है।
5 days will take, ma'am, two books to come from Bangalore to here.
हाँ, आपको सॉफ्ट कॉपी को ही करवाना पड़ेगा, ऑप्शन ही नहीं है अभी।
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, we will talk to that person, ma'am. That
आपका वर्कशॉप ऑनलाइन, आई मीन समर कैंप ऑनलाइन है या
no,
कैसे?
ma'am.
No,
Offline,
ma'am.
offline in classroom.
Offline, offline.
और स्टूडेंट्स को बुक्स एडीए प्रोवाइड करेगी या आप प्रोवाइड करोगे, कैसे? एडीए
No,
That,
प्रोवाइड
ma'am.
करेगी
ADA
फर्स्ट।
ADA
will be provided. They will be having the hard copies. Books उनके पास होंगी, but हमारे पास the soft copy है.
अच्छा, आपको फिर लाने के लिए करवाना पड़ेगा इसको, हार्ड कॉपी में करवाना पड़ेगा आपको, क्योंकि ऐसे रहता तो कुछ टेंशन ही नहीं था, पीडीएफ शेयर कर दो, हो गया काम। लेकिन क्योंकि आपका ऑफलाइन है तो आपको लगेगा।
हाँ ma'am,
और
these things
बड़ा,
we'll discuss with the ma'am. But ma'am, can we switch to like how to add and subtract two-digit number?
मिस नंबर 2 डिजिट, यस
Two-digit
श्योर,
number.
2 डिजिट नंबर करना है। ठीक है, पहले +5 -5 के कॉम्प्लीमेंट में किसी को भी डाउट है? एनी
No
डाउट?
ma'am.
नो?
Addition में हमको complement subtract करना होता है, subtraction में complement add करना होता है. That's it, no?
हाँ,
Yes, ma'am.
करेक्ट। अभी कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं इसमें A1 में जो 2 डिजिट के हैं। यूजुअली बहुत सारे 2 डिजिट के नहीं, अभी देख रहे हो अगर, अच्छा मैं आपको बुक शेयर कर, पेज नंबर, अच्छा ये देखो ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं। तो इस क्वेश्चन पे मत जाना, एट द एंड जाना, एकदम एंड में, इनिशियली मत जाना। ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आप ले सकते हो। स्टार्टिंग में तो बहुत इजी इजी क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हो, जैसे कि ये एक ही नंबर है जो 2 डिजिट है, बाकी दोनों 1 डिजिट है। तो पहले ऐसे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस ही लेना। फिर अगर आपको लगे कि सब बच्चे, क्योंकि आपको एक बच्चे के हिसाब से नहीं सोचना है, सब बच्चों के हिसाब से सोचना है।
Yes
वर्कशॉप
ma'am.
वो तभी ज्वाइन करेंगे, सब बच्चों को आएगा तो भी, तो ही वो सोचेंगे कि हाँ आ रहा है, मजा तभी आएगी उनको। तो मेक श्योर कि इनिशियली आप ऐसे ही क्वेश्चन हो, एकदम आपके लास्ट में, समर कैंप में के लास्ट में, अगर आपको यू आर वेरी मच श्योर कि बच्चों को बहुत अच्छे से समझाए, तो ही ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस लेंगे बड़े बड़े। क्लासेस की बात अलग है। ओके, अभी मैं ये क्वेश्चन बताती हूँ। 60 + 5 + 1 इजी है। 60 + 5 इजी सी क्वेश्चंस दिए हुए हैं। 60 + 5 + 1, अभी सिंपल 2 डिजिट नंबर को कैसे करते हैं? अभी मैंने आपको बोला कि ये यूनिट्स प्लेस है, आपके अबैकस पे यूनिट पॉइंट्स होते हैं, व्हाइट कलर का मैंने जो
Zero.
बताया। यस, सो दिस इज योर वंस प्लेस, मतलब यूनिट्स प्लेस। This is your tens place and this is your hundreds place. So I'll keep this over here only. This is units, this is tens, this is hundreds. तो अभी अगर मैं बोलती हूँ आप 12 बताओ, तो 12 मतलब क्या? 1 2, so 1 2, this is 12, this is nothing but 10. Okay, I'll show you once. This is 10, this is 20, 30, 40, 50, and 50 plus 10, 60, 70, 80, 90. Q ऐसा? This is 9, and can you see any bead over here? No. So it is assumed to be 0. So this is 9 and 0, 90.
Actually, ma'am, this
अगर,
is units place. This is tens place, hundred place. As it goes, move on.
yes, सब कुछ सेम ही है, सिर्फ एक 0 ऐसे एक्स्ट्रा हो जाता है। अगर
Yes,
आप
yes.
बोलो ना तो 1 2 लिखो, तो 1 इधर 2 इधर, ये हो गया 12. It is very easy. So let's suppose we were doing over here. So
So
after
these
9, we need 10. So there is no 10 in units place. So we have to shift over here in the second place. So that is for the tens place. You go for a tens place.
yeah.
So this is your 1 and this is your 0. That means it is 10. 1 at the
So ma'am,
tens place. हाँ
Children
बोलो.
are already aware of how to represent numbers on abacus, just that they need a training for calculation. So I think
Okay,
we can,
we
they
can
are
go for
already
that.
aware of.
But no, they won't be already aware of it. You have to show this. Whether they are or they are, you
But
have to
yeah,
compulsorily show this. You have to,
as a part of their
because,
curriculum,
huh?
in their books, no, like I taught them, so I know that this abacus thing, they know how to represent number on abacus. Addition, subtraction also they have done, but it's
Okay.
just that like on this beat scale, this thing they haven't learned on. So I think this they will not take much of the time representing a number on a abacus. So they
Yeah,
know that
but
once in.
what happens is you have to think from everyone's perspective. Like,
Definitely.
you have
Once
to think
we'll be
about each
introducing.
child. Yes, you have to think about each child. So once you have to show them, because unless and until they might have learned, but it is very much possible that they might have forgotten his name. So
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
very
That's
much necessary that you show them. You show this. So first you can show them few numbers, like 4 to 5 numbers you can show them, and once you think that they are very much clear, you go for addition. Okay.
Right.
So this is 12, this is 13, this is 14. Okay, I'll ask some questions so that I am very sure that you guys are very clear with it. Can you tell me how much is this? The value for this is
25.
25.
perfect.
25.
Perfect. The value for this is
This is
55.
55.
55.
perfect. That's correct. The value for this is yes, very good. That's
47.
47.
perfect. 47.
47.
That's perfect. Okay, now I can go ahead. You guys are clear with this.
Now you
Okay, wait,
understood
wait.
the level of teachers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go for questions now. 60 plus 5 plus 1. So first we need to show 60 on the abacus. Is this 60? Yes. 5, 1, 6 and 0, 60. Then you have to add 5. So add 5 and add 1. Very easy questions. You can do it easily. And then them to say answer. Tell them initially itself.
66, ma'am.
Perfect. That's correct. 90 plus 8 minus 3. So let's do 90 plus 8 and then minus 3. Answer
95.
95. That's perfect. Easy questions, right? Any doubt you can ask me. Now 89 minus 5 minus 2. So show 89 minus 5 and then minus 2. Answer 82.
82.
82.
Any doubt in these type of questions?
No, ma'am.
No. No, ma'am.
Great. Great. We're going to go for a bit harder one now. 60. Now there are two numbers which are 2 digit and one number of single digit. Till now we saw one number of 2 digit and rest all single digits. Now you can go for a higher level if you are very much sure that students have understood. You can take 60, then plus 5 and then minus 65. How much it would be? Minus
That is
65. Answer
0.
0.
0.
0. Very easy questions are there. I mean, for us it is very easy. For them it will be very much interesting.
Difficult.
70. No, not difficult. Initially. 70 plus 7 minus 66. So 70 plus 7 and minus 6. 66 means minus 6 and minus 6, right? We write 6, 6. So 6 from here and 6 from here. Answer
11.
11. Two beats, no. 10 and 1, 11. 90 plus 9 minus 87. 90. Okay, this is 90.
90 हो
Then
गया
plus 9
plus 9
और 8 7 minus 87. तो minus 8 यहाँ से करोगे आप और -7 आप यहाँ से करोगे. आंसर
Step by step we have to
12.
continue.
12.
12.
12. किसने डाउट पूछा? क्या बोले? कंटिन्यू.
Ma'am, I told that as the numbers are written, step by step we have to continue and then finally will get the answer. And while
Yes.
teaching also, ma'am, we have to first tell them write 90 as we are doing in paper, na? Same as we have do in Abacus scale also, ma'am. First show them 90, then remove 9, then -87. Then only
Perfect.
And
we have to
ma'am,
divide
one.
perfectly one by one. Then only
Perfect.
they will
Perfect. Perfect.
Yes,
That's correct.
ma'am.
otherwise, if we
Same.
will do fastly, as you are teaching them, as we will teach them, they will not understand single point.
True. True. That's
Excuse me,
correct. Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we take an example of adding two of the two digits number and subtracting a single digit number?
To adding two and subtracting single digit. Sure.
Hmm.
We were doing that only. 87 minus. Okay, we'll do this. 87
No,
minus
no.
66 plus 78.
She asked for two digits. Add two digit number two.
Okay,
Two of the
68
numbers of
Two
plus
digit number.
31 minus 77, right? Two digit, add two digit numbers and
and
subtract.
subtract a one digit number.
Okay, only subtract one digit. Okay, so let's take 22 plus
Hmm.
57.
Hmm.
For two digit, don't take complements, okay? Don't take complements. Complements only for unit places. Okay, 57 minus you can take 9, minus you can take 7, anything. You can just make questions by yourself. Just remember the question, nothing else.
Okay, -4.
I guess I did -7.
Okay, ma'am.
Answer?
Ma'am, can we redo it? I did not see the screen. Sorry.
It's
Ma'am,
okay. We'll
I'm
do.
also not able to understand, ma'am. Please repeat it.
No, we'll do one more question. We'll do it. Okay. 68, 68, 68. Then next
Hmm.
is plus 31. So plus 31. And you want me to subtract single digit, right?
Yeah.
So minus 4. Answer?
91. 95.
Uh, uh,
95,
95.
95.
95.
perfect. Easy? Any
Hmm.
question?
Yeah.
Anything else like you want me to do?
And I'm
These
adding
are
all the
two
three two-digit number.
No, we don't have adding all the two digits number. Let me see if we have
Okay.
in level 1. There are two digits addition and minus 1. Because if you add two digits for 3 times, it will go for hundreds around. And
Hmm.
so we have hundreds of here. Okay, wait. For
Ma'am,
this
we
one
have to,
now, are you clear with these type of questions?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now there are some questions. We'll go step by step ahead. Just a minute. These are easy again. 30 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10. Okay, there are some 4 numbers now. Till now we did only for 3 numbers, right? Now in PDF you'll find for 4 numbers. Once you're clear, they have understood two digit and complement. Now go for the next level. So the questions have been framed like that only. If you see in the PDF, the questions have been framed accordingly. So first in the PDF there are some questions for two digit addition and subtraction. Then there are questions for complements, and then only there are questions for complement as well as two digit. So now we'll go for the same. Okay, 55.
Hmm.
55, this is 55, plus 3 minus 5 plus 2. Now can we do plus 2 over here?
No,
No,
ma'am.
So
No,
no.
ma'am.
what should we do?
5,
Plus 5 minus?
Minus
minus 3.
Very
Minus
minus
3
good.
plus
5
plus
plus
5,
minus
5.
3.
Plus 5 minus 3, that's perfect.
3.
So I added 5 and I subtracted 3. Final answer 55. So
55.
this
55.
is the question for two digit
Complement.
complement. Okay, so if you are very sure that complement is clear, two-digit addition and subtraction is clear, then go for the next level. This one more question, one more.
And ma'am, like you said that this taking compliments is not possible for tens place, it is only possible for ones place.
No, it is not. It is possible for level one. We have such questions which it will occur for one places.
Okay.
Most probably it
Okay.
is only for the one space because it is very new for them for now. Compliments is
Okay.
very first time introduced for them.
Okay. Thank you.
It might be at the very end. There might be few questions at the very end, so we'll be covering that. I am taking each type of question. So let's go step by step. 40, 20, 20 minus 10. Okay. 40. So now this is something where complement will work over here. So now when will you take this question once you're done with two-digit complement uh, and with ones place as well. So now 40 plus 20. How do I do plus 20? Same
40,
thing, same concept everywhere.
40 minus
40
20
plus
plus
20.
20 plus
Do I
20.
have two beads to add over here in the tens place? It is tens place, right? So this is 4, 40. Now I want to add up
He had
20
Plus 5 minus 3.
50
plus 5 minus 3.
minus
Perfect.
3.
Perfect. Again plus 20 means plus 2 beads. So I have over here.
Okay.
And again minus 10. So I have 10 as well. Answer.
70. 70.
70.
So the concept is same. Be it ones place, be it tens place, be it 100 place. Okay. One more question. 89. 89 minus 7. Minus 7 plus 4. Do I have 4 beads to add up?
Add
No.
5
Plus
minus
5 minus 1.
add
Plus
5
Perfect.
5
minus
minus 1.
5.
Perfect. Plus 2 is here. Answer 80.
9, 80,
88.
88,
80. Perfect.
88.
These are the kind of questions they can ask. I mean, you can ask. Next, I'm taking two questions from each pages. Okay, 80, 80 minus 30. I have three bits, so minus 30 minus 20. Okay, do I have minus two bits to do minus 20 over here?
Plus
No.
minus 5 plus 3.
Perfect. Minus 5 plus 3. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, yes.
And then there's again plus 20 given over here. So what do I do?
80.
Plus
Again
5
plus
minus 3.
5 minus
plus
Plus
3.
5.
5. Plus 5 minus 3.
Minus 3.
Perfect. So we just have to play with complements, nothing else. Perfect. Okay. Next question. 69. 69 minus 3. Again minus 3. Can I do minus 3 over here?
No.
Minus 5 plus 2.
Perfect. I don't have beef, so I'll use complement minus 5 plus
Plus
2.
2.
And again minus 3. I have minus 3, so no need of complement. I'll just
Complement.
subtract 3 beats. So answer is 60.
60.
Okay.
Another question. 30 plus 30 minus 30 plus 30. Okay. 30. Now plus 30. How do I do plus 30 now?
50 minus 20.
50 minus
5
Plus
30.
minus 2.
5
Plus
minus
5
2.
minus 2.
2.
Plus 5 minus 2. Again minus 30. Can I do minus 30 over here?
Minus 5 plus 2.
Perfect. Minus 5 plus 2.
Plus
And
2.
again plus 30.
Plus 5 minus 2.
Plus 5 minus 2.
Perfect. Perfect. Fine, answer 60.
60.
Sejal ma'am, sorry
60.
to interrupt in between.
Ha,
Uh,
ma'am.
ma'am, you can use via physical tool also. So they will get all idea ki how to use the physical tool because in class they will get Monday or Tuesday everyone will get hard copy and everyone will get the tool also.
Okay,
So
Abacus will be
he
available.
has to choose with the physically only. This is for the training just. So you
Yes.
can check with that also. At least they'll have both idea, physical
Okay.
and virtual tool.
Okay, okay.
Along with that, winding up, just inform us so we has to announce something. So we will update that also here only.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
No
Okay.
winding up. Yeah, don't wind up directly.
Okay, okay.
Yes, yes.
I'll show you on the abacus now. I don't know whether you will be able to see the abacus. Just a minute. Now we will do one thing. We'll solve on the abacus. Three questions in abacus. Can you see my abacus?
Ma'am.
Is it clear? But I'll show you a few questions on this. That is just same. Okay. The next question is 20 plus 40 minus 40 plus 30. So 20 will be in the tens place. 20 plus 40. How can I do plus 40? Do I have
55 minus 5 minus 1.
okay, plus 5 minus 1. 20 plus 40 again minus 40 now. How do I do minus 40? Do I have 4 beads available? No. So minus
5 plus 1.
5 plus 1.
perfect. Minus 5 plus 1. Perfect. And then plus 30. So how do I do plus 30? Again, I don't have 3 beads available.
5 minus 2.
Plus 5 minus 2.
Plus 2.
Perfect. Perfect. Clear?
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. One more last question. And then we'll go for complements of 10. 48 minus 4 plus 3 minus 3. 48. 48.
4, 50.
Okay. Now minus 4. How can I do minus 4 over here? Minus
4.
minus 5 plus 1, right?
Yes.
I, I guess you guys can't see my abacus, right? Okay, this is the last question I'm doing in this. 38 minus 4 plus 3. How do I do plus 3?
Plus 5 minus 2.
Plus 5 minus 2. And the last one is again minus 3. Again minus 3.
Minus 5 plus 2.
Perfect. Answer 44. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you guys
Clear.
can do it on the abacus. Like virtual tool and abacus is exactly same. Just like I'm doing. You just have to take care of your hands. When you add up, you have to add with your thumb. When you subtract, you have to use your left finger.
Finger.
I mean, second finger. Yes. Now I'll show you what is complements of 10. 10. Same, same, exactly same. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. Now let's say suppose for now it was at units place, like plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Now we were doing for complements of 5. Now you tell me what is complement of 1. Like what should I add to
9.
1 to get 10?
9.
Perfect. 9. For 2,
8.
for 3,
7.
for 4,
6.
perfect. For 5,
5.
5.
5. Perfect. And again the complete reverse thing. Like if it is 6, it will be 4, 7, it will be 3, for 8, it will be 2, and again for 1, it will be 9. Correct? Exactly reverse of this. Any doubt in this? These are nothing but friends. We are discussing friends. earlier we discussed friends for the complement of 5. Now we are discussing friends for the complement of 10. Okay. So the friends are 1 for 1 it is 9, for 2 it is 8, for 3 it is 7, for 4 it is 6, 5 5 6 4 7 3 8 2 1 9. Write down this somewhere. Done? Done with
Yes,
this?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, when do you use complement of 10? And you can't use the complete rod. So for now, what we used to do for plus 2, I don't have plus 2 to add up. So what did I do? I added 5 and then I subtracted 3. Now let me show you. What if it is like this and I want to add 2? Can I do it now? Can I add up 2 using complement of 5 now? No, because 5
No,
is
ma'am,
already
because 5 is
utilized.
already used. Hmm.
Yes. So in such cases, the complement of 10 will come into picture. So you just remember when 5 is used, you have to use complement of 10 because you don't have any option, right? If you can't, or you can just recall if the complete rod can't be used, then complement of 10 comes into picture. Okay.
Okay.
So now let's say suppose if I want to do plus 1, again the same thing, exactly the same concept.
Plus 10 minus 9.
Perfect. Plus 10 minus 9.
Minus 9.
For plus 2, what should I do?
Plus
At 10?
plus
Yes.
10 minus 8.
Minus 8.
Perfect. That's great. For 3,
Plus 10 minus 7.
that's perfect. For 4,
Plus 10
Plus
minus
10
6.
minus 6.
for 5,
Plus
Plus
5.
5
Minus
Plus
plus
10 minus 5.
perfect. And now it goes on the reverse. Plus 6, it will be plus 10 minus
4.
4. Plus 7 plus 10 minus 3. For plus 8, it will be plus 10 minus its friend, which
2.
is 2. Plus 9, lastly, plus 10 minus 1. Correct? Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
no.
Okay, that's great. Just write down the symbol
I'm written.
or adding this. Did you also write when do we use complement of 10? When
Yes, when
5
5
has
is
been
already used
used.
and
Used.
complement complete rod can't be used.
Used.
Perfect, perfect. That's great. 5 is already used and complete rod can't be utilized. Complete rod
And used.
are used. Yes. Now also tell me for what if I want to minus? Again the same thing, only the sign will be minus. Like this is,
Minus 10 plus the complement.
yes, perfect. So these were the complements of plus 10. Now we are writing the complements of minus 10. Okay, these are the complements for plus 10. These are the complements of minus 10. So for minus 1, as you said, that's perfect. Minus 10 plus 9. Minus 2, it will be
10 plus
Minus
8.
10 plus 8.
minus. Perfect, that's correct. Minus 3, it will be minus 10 plus
7.
7. Minus 4, it will be minus 10 plus 6.
6.
Minus 5, it will be minus 10 plus 5. Minus 6, it will be minus 10 plus 4. And it goes on. Just write once somewhere because later on you should have something to, refer. That's it. Once you're done with writing this, let me know. We'll go for questions, and then I'll
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
Sapna.
Continue, ma'am. Continue.
Continue. Everyone
Yes,
done?
ma'am. Yes,
Anyone
ma'am.
is still writing? Okay. We will go for complement questions 10. I mean complements of 10. In the PDF, if you see exercise A1, A2, these are all complements of 5. After A3, complement of 10 starts, just for your reference. Okay?
Ma'am,
So I'm
repeat once,
going
ma'am. Which exercise?
up to A3, it is complement of 5. After A3, that means page number, from page number 19, complement of 10 starts.
Okay, okay, okay.
लेवल जीरो मैम ओपन करना है.
नहीं लेवल 1 में है, हम अभी
Level
लेवल
1.
1 में.
वन में वन बी.
1A 1B तो होमवर्क के लिए है बच्चों को, हम 1A पढ़ाएंगे. तो
ओके मैम.
1A में स्टार्टिंग के तो सब डबल डिजिट है, एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन है, जो फर्स्ट लेवल में 0 लेवल में पढ़ा उसका ही रिवीजन है. फिर A1 में भी वही है. A1 के बाद पेज नंबर 13 में देखो, आप उधर दिख रहा है +1 इज इक्वल्स टू +5 -4 एंड +10 इज इक्वल्स टू +50 -40. तो यहाँ से कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स हमारा शुरू हो रहा है. पेज नंबर 13 से कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 5 शुरू हो रहा है, और पेज नंबर 19 से कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 10 शुरू हो रहा है. ओके,
ओके.
पेज नंबर 19 पे
Okay,
चलते
ma'am.
हैं. पेज नंबर 19. Here. Okay. So now 1 + 9 + 1. मैं पहले वॉचर पे बताती हूँ, फिर इस अबाकस पे बताती हूँ. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज 1 + 9 + 9. तो 1 हमने ऐड कर लिया. अब 9 है क्या हमारे पास ऐड करने के लिए?
10 -1.
अब देखो यहाँ पे 5 यूटिलाइज नहीं है, लेकिन स्टिल द कंप्लीट रॉड कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड. करेक्ट? क्योंकि 9 भी अवेलेबल है ही नहीं यूनिट प्लेस पे. तो हम क्या करेंगे? +10 - 1. परफेक्ट. आंसर 10. एंड अगेन +9 इज देयर, सो +9. फाइनल आंसर 19. एनी डाउट? कोई डाउट है इसमें?
नो नो.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 4 + 9 + 9. 4 + 9 + 9 के लिए हमारे पास बीज अवेलेबल नहीं है. डॉट्स कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड. यस. +10 - 1. और फिर से 9 ऐड करना है. फिर से 9 है नहीं, तो +10 - 1.
-1.
फाइनल आंसर 22.
22.
परफेक्ट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 8 + 9 - 3. 8 + 9 + 9 के लिए है नहीं. +10 - 1.
-1.
और -3 के लिए क्या करोगे? कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 5. हाँ,
5 minus
-5 + 2. तो इसमें क्या था? कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 10 एंड कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 5 दोनों का
5
क्वेश्चन
both.
था. हाई लेवल था ये थोड़ा. अच्छा, इस पेज पे आएगा सब हाँ, ये फर्स्ट ए बी के सीरीज +9 का था. अब नीचे का C1 D1 जो है वो +8 का सीरीज है. +8 और 80 का. एक नीचे वाला क्वेश्चन रह गया, वो कर लेते हैं. 40 + 90. 40 + 90. 90 के लिए हमारे पास है क्या? नहीं. क्या करेंगे? बाजू में +10 - 1. +10 - 1. सेम है. 100 यूनिट्स कोई भी प्लेस पे रहने दो, सेम रूल अप्लाई करना है. फिर +30. अभी +3 है क्या इधर? बीच नहीं है. क्या करोगे? I mean,
5 -2.
Ma'am.
+5 - 2. परफेक्ट. हाँ बोलो.
Okay, okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nothing.
एंड देन अगेन +90. सो अगेन +90 करना है. कुछ है नहीं इधर अवेलेबल 9 बीच, तो यहाँ पे +10 -1 कुछ डाउट है?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
तो 50 is the answer. अभी नेक्स्ट वाला +8 के कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स देखते हैं। हर टाइप का एक थोड़ा क्वेश्चन देखना है। 79 +8। अब +8 करना है मुझे यहाँ पे 9 में, तो थोड़ा हाई लेवल है, अच्छे से देखना। +8 है।
तो 10 - 2 कर दो।
परफेक्ट। +10 -2। अभी +9 और करना है, क्या करूँ?
+10 - 2 कर दो।
+10 -1 परफेक्ट। एंड नाउ -3 कर सकती हूँ मैं यहाँ पे।
माइनस
-5
-5 +2 -3 करना है मुझे, तो यहाँ पे -3 के लिए बीट्स अवेलेबल नहीं है, तो कॉम्प्लीमेंट यूज करना पड़ेगा। तो
5 - 2
-5 +2।
माइनस
क्लियर?
नॉट समथिंग।
कोई डाउट?
कॉम
इसमें कोई डाउट है किसी को?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No doubt.
और एक दो क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं, फिर सपना मैम को भी बोलती हूँ। अब ये बैकस पे करके बताओ, या इस पे यू आर कंफर्टेबल? कैसे?
मैम इसी पे ही कंफर्टेबल है, जो
हाँ,
हमको अब कसम करना वो इसी पे ही है।
वही मुझे लगता है, क्योंकि वो स्क्रीन पे दिख भी नहीं रहा था ना बैकस, इसलिए इस पे ही करती हूँ। 50 + 50, अच्छा ठीक है 50, मतलब ये फिर से +50, तो +50 यहाँ पे 5 और अवेलेबल तो नहीं है, तो क्या करोगे? +10 -5, करेक्ट? 5 का 10 की कॉम्प्लीमेंट यूज करने पड़ेंगे। +10 -5, फिर +60, फिर से +60 कर दिया, फिर से +50 है, तो यहाँ पे 50 ऑलरेडी यूटिलाइज्ड है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? +10
+10 -5
परफेक्ट। आंसर क्या आ गया? 210, 210।
210।
सबको समझ रहा है ना? किसी को कुछ डाउट है?
नो मैम।
एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं। 70 +40 करना है, तो +10 -6
-6
+40 अगेन है, कर सकते हैं
10
क्या इधर
माइनस
+40? अच्छे से देखो इधर क्या है।
हाँ 5 + 1
5 माइनस
5 -1,
-1
फिर -20 के लिए क्या करूँ?
-5
-20
+ 3
-5 + 3
-5 + 3
परफेक्ट। फाइनल आंसर 150। ग्रेट,
1।
हो गया। ये लेवल 1 में सिर्फ कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 5 और कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ 10 के क्वेश्चन है सारे। आगे सिर्फ ऐसे टाइप के क्वेश्चन है। कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो, फिर मैं सपना मैम को बोलती हूँ, वो करेंगे, हैंडल करेंगे। हो गया हमारा लेवल 0 लेवल 1। कांग्रेचुलेशंस।
थैंक
Thanks,
यू।
ma'am. Thank you so much.
क्या बोल रहे हो? क्या बोल रहे हो? यस यस, मैम को बोलिए। सपना मैम को कुछ
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
शेयर करना।
Hi, Sejal ma'am. Thank you, teachers.
थैंक यू
It was a
एवरीवन।
great meeting, ma'am, with you. So now, Shipra ma'am want to say something. She is going to introduce something to you. So, Shipra ma'am, are you there?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So hello everyone. Like you hope you got it the program. They are
Yeah,
trained.
ma'am. It was very
Yeah.
wonderful.
यस मैम।
How
Really
was it?
enjoyed.
इंटरेस्टिंग मैम।
Interesting, ma'am. Very easily, ma'am. We were
वेरी
able to
इंटरेस्टिंग मैम।
understand.
Okay. So what about Nikhat ma'am, Deepika ma'am, and Vijay ji?
Ma'am, I am
It was a good
comfortable, ma'am. I
experience,
got
ma'am.
each point was clear, ma'am. No problem, ma'am. I can take classes.
Okay. You are
Sajal,
all
ma'am,
confident.
explained, ma'am.
You are all
थैंक
confident.
यू।
Yeah, ma'am. No
यस
problem.
मैम यस मैम।
Okay, Deepika ma'am.
Just waiting to get the device so that we can practice more.
Yes. So everyone will get everything by Monday maximum. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
And one more thing, everyone, just wanted to confirm you ki like you has got a zero level and first level training completed. So same
Okay.
students are going to get only because since we have only 3 weeks of camp, we does not have more time. So we how we have planned on it, the only zero A they will get the students junior level till first standard, and from second standard onwards they will get only one A. B book we are not delivering them, we are not giving them because they will not be able to finish. Right, Cecil ma'am? In 3 weeks of camp, one book only can be finished, right?
Yes, ma'am. Only one book.
Yes.
Correct. So same we are going to, you also not be feel burden on that, and the kids also should be entertained and learn very well in a very funful manner. मतलब वो it should not be over pressurized for them कि they has to finish within 15 weeks 15 days a complete two book and all. So it will be more pressurized to them. So we are just decided to deliver only one book. So at least they will learn well. Anyway, it's a homework book, second book. So that's not required in summer camp to give. Later when we go regular courses, that time we can give it to them.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please repeat the grades for zero level and first
From
level?
grade is from LKG. LKG means 5 plus year to till first standard. First standard means
Okay.
whatever age group the students are, and from second standard to fifth standard it will be first level. And from sixth standard to 12th standard there is only Vedic math, no abacus. So you people has to take only till fifth standard. The today which training is going on. Tomorrow you will have your other another training that is different for Vedic math.
Okay. Okay,
Okay?
ma'am.
Yeah. So now all clear?
Yes. Yes.
ऑल क्लियर ना और आप लोगों
Yeah.
को सेट टूल सब मिल जाएगा यू कैन बी रीच अकॉर्डिंगली इफ यू फेस एनी प्रॉब्लम स्टिल आफ्टर स्टार्टिंग क्लासेस सो नो प्रॉब्लम सेजल मैम इज हियर ओनली वेन एवर वी कॉल हर शी विल कम and guide you people in between of camp also, okay? So no need to be panic, no need to
Anytime.
worry.
Anytime
And
you
one
can.
more thing, ma'am. Ma'am, I would like to just say something like level zero, like you have decided LKG to class first.
Yes.
Then, ma'am, let me make it clear that the students of LKG, because they got admitted very late and now they have just attended 1 month class, so they are simply learning the stroke and they have not reached the to the concept of
Level of.
numbers. अभी उनको numbers introduce नहीं हुए, ma'am.
Yeah, correct only, correct only. In that case, if you feel, then like if you feel ki LKG students is not able to do this with the scale, then you can just teach via fingers also. By fingers also, you would have learned via finger also, na? How to teach them via fingers till hundreds.
Ah,
How
that is simple addition. We
to,
teach them with fingers, and that starts, ma'am. Addition starts for class UKG. Like the curriculum of the school says that the addition will be starting for
actually,
class
it's depending on
UKG.
age group, ma'am. Some people start from 4 plus LKG, then might be then from 5 plus. I think so they can do it. But if you people suggest ki no, they cannot do the LKG pupil, LKG
Ma'am,
kids
for DAV, 5 plus students are admitted in class UKG, ma'am.
class UKG, huh? So LKG
Um,
means 4.
four child.
Okay. So if you feel then to not to give the tool to them, then we will not give them tool and only we can give them books. Is that fine?
Let's see. Let's see how much they'll be able to catch. We'll try our best to make
So
them
the
understand and
problem
to copy.
yeah, that is the only problem because problem is thing ki one problem is come in that case. Suppose we'll give for some students tool and some student will not get tool and they will start telling ki my kid has not got that this that. So
Yes.
these
Yes.
That is
Yes.
what, ma'am.
consequences. Yeah, so
And those,
हाँ वो
because
problem that problem comes
I've
later.
worked with those students and I know how their behavior is. So that is why I was telling ki, what is going to happen. I'm just imagining LKG students learning abacus classes and that too in summer break when they're not in mood to study. So let's see what will
हाँ
be done. We'll try our best.
हाँ, I know little bit this challenges will come with the smaller kids.
Because they got admitted. No, they have just
Yeah,
attended the school for a
and,
month,
and because
which
of
is
COVID and all, everything was
COVID. They have not attended the school only, so their school learning experience is just 1 month, where they know they have just this sitting habit. They have just learned the sitting habit. We can say
yeah,
not more
correct,
than this.
correct, correct, correct.
Yeah,
But देखते हैं फिर like because for everyone we has to give if we'll not give na then they will start fighting and telling
no,
I
ma'am,
did not get
doesn't
it.
matter.
So
Yes.
We'll be
uh,
we'll try our best.
yeah, you can try your best. Let's see how it goes. or whichever people is perfect on the smaller grade kids to handle, for them we will give them this junior kids, and then we will give to seniors for others. Like that we will divide.
All
Yes,
right,
yes.
ma'am.
Okay.
And
Chalo.
one more thing, ma'am, like for taking the classes, there should be some uniformity. Like if one teacher is finishing these many worksheets today, then the other teacher should also be finishing the. So for that
Yeah.
uniformity, we need the division of syllabus day wise. So,
Yeah,
ma'am,
yeah, yeah.
That can be discussed earlier, na, before
That
class
can be discussed.
started.
yeah, but
That
we have
just
the class right from the same day you're talking about, the Monday itself, before the class discussion on the
no,
completion of
that
syllabus.
like when
Mm.
you go for the camp, that time 5 o'clock camp starts. Now, before that, you can speak to everyone. Like you can have just internal meeting of you all. If you want tomorrow, also you can have that after Vedic math training. That training, that's not
Mm.
a problem. And then you can
Yeah,
discuss.
by that
And
time, I think we'll all just
yeah,
have a glance at the worksheet which we
once the
got.
start,
So
one
then we can
meeting
divide
on
the number
internal
of
meeting.
pages with the number of days, and then we'll get
So
at an
suppose
average how many pages.
yeah, so suppose we have 45 or 48 pages. So how we can divide in 18 days, so that accordingly you can plan on it. It is
Yes,
All
on
yes.
right,
Monday to
ma'am.
Saturday. So total 18 days everyone will get. So you can accordingly plan five page or something like that. 4 page,
All right,
whatever.
ma'am. All right.
Okay. That we will do discuss after this class. One more between of you we will arrange one meeting.
All right. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ah. Fine. So now any other doubt for anyone?
No, ma'am.
No,
It
ma'am.
was a good experience. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Sejal, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much everyone
Welcome,
for this
welcome.
precious time. I'll just well, let's disconnect on it. If we needed in your future into you any of the help after starting the camp, if they get stuck, definitely we'll call you and then you can have another meeting.
Sure, sure.
Okay, ma'am.
So don't be
Anytime.
confused,
Thank you.
don't worry. If any problem comes, we are here. You can call us anytime. Okay?
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay.
Yes.
All the best.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Thank
you.
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Really enjoy. Tomorrow, ma'am, there will be class, na 4 to 6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tomorrow again 4 p.m. That will be different trainer. Different trainer.
Very.
Oh,
Okay.
Vedic
Thank
math.
you,
Very
ma'am.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.